Radio K, Real College Radio. You are tuned into Soul Food, 8 to 10 p.m. every single Sunday. Very special episode of Soul Food today. We are serving up some shark fin soup. We have Lerado, Minneapolis rapper, in the booth with us today.
What's up,
Yeah.
Lerado?
Yeah. What you just heard was All We Got by Chance the Rapper from his latest album, Coloring Book. Chance the Rapper also came out with some stuff earlier this summer, and you can expect more from him later this year. Before that, you heard Little Dark Age by MGMT, title track to their latest, Little Dark Age, which came out in early 2018. Even before that was Tell Me What I Don't Know by Danny Brown, track 2 from Atrocity Exhibition. Just released an EP on Twitch of all places, and we start off this block with Lifetime by the incomparable Yves Tumor. I hope I pronounced that right. I probably didn't. He should make his name easier to pronounce. That's not my fault, I promise you. It's really, really not. And that is from his album, Safe in the Hands of Love. Like I said, we have a very special episode of Soul Food today. We have Lerado in the booth with us, who has a show coming up at the 7th Street Entry, sponsored by Radio K, on November 24th. And I just have a few questions for you today, Lerado, if I might ask a few. So, what made you want to start rapping?
What made me want to start rapping? Well, first, I started out with my brother and, his friends, and we would just, rap, but just, for fun, just to roast each other and stuff. And then, I don't know, he was kind of like, you should actually try it. And then I was always into music, but then I was just I felt like I could do it, so I just started trying, just started releasing stuff.
Nice.
Yeah.
What year was this?
It was 2 years ago. Yeah, I said I started 2 years ago.
Okay, so what was your biggest challenge when you first started out?
My biggest challenge when I first started, I feel I'd say probably recording, cause before I felt I don't know, I wouldn't be as confident, you know. So it's I feel I'd be whispering into the mic and stuff, and then I had to just work on I don't know, enunciating and whatnot.
I feel that.
Yeah.
I've recorded a few songs for an English class of all things, and getting in that booth and really singing, is low-key takes a lot of work and stuff.
Yeah.
So you're still pretty relatively young to be only doing this 2 years and still have the amount of impact that you've been having so far. So what would you count as your first major or minor even success, the moment that you thought, okay, so I might keep going with this?
I say alright, so I was releasing at one point when I first started out, I was probably releasing a song a week, but it was only for a month. I said a month or two. But I used to go back and delete stuff, you know, I was real I go back and delete a lot of stuff. But then I had this one song called Wide Tears, and then it hit 40K, and then I hit 20K, and then I was alright, and then that one started to climb, and then I was alright, maybe I should actually try to keep going, and actually try to take it seriously, yeah. So I said that, probably. All right.
So I just wanted to ask you, Lerado, what's the meaning of 78?
Alright, look. So I had one job, but it was I hated it, but a passion.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody had a number, everybody had a number, and then my number it ended with 78, and then I remember at that time I felt it was me deciding if I wanted to how I wanted to go about what I was trying to do, you know. And then I was I don't know, it reminded me of that, and how much I didn't like it, and how much I didn't like it also pushed me to really be sure that making music and that route is what I was trying to do. So I put it in my name, because it was motivation to get to a situation where I don't have to work, where I ain't gonna work there no more, nothing like that.
What was the job?
Bro, I was working at Goodwill, bro.
Goodwill?
Yeah.
What's so bad about Goodwill?
Bro, if you that's what you think, that's what you think, bro. But if you worked at Goodwill, you'd understand exactly what I was talking about. If you worked at Goodwill, you'd understand. But it was just it was hectic. They make you do a lot of work, and then it'd be I don't know, a lot of weird stuff going on. But it was cool though at the same time, because it was you get clothes and whatnot. But it was too much. It was too much.
Do you still like to thrift today?
Yeah, because I feel that's it's an easy way to get a lot of stuff, but I feel you get unique stuff from that. So yeah, mostly thrifting, shopping online and whatnot.
Yeah, I feel that. I'm a fan of that too, like Grailed and all that.
Yeah,
And, like,
exactly.
what's your favorite place to thrift in the cities, though?
I say like, I say like Savers, like,
Savers is classic.
cause Savers got the heat, bro.
Yeah.
Like, cause Savers low key got heat, and then you know, like, just standard stuff. But I usually be going to like a lot of them. Like whenever I go to like one, like I don't usually just go like one thrift store. Like I'll be like, all right, today I'm a thrift, like, and then go to a few. So yeah.
Bet. And you had an album, well, mixtape album. I don't know the difference nowadays,
Oh, man.
but it's called Shark Fin Soup,
Yeah.
available now on all streaming services. What's the meaning of Shark Fin Soup?
All right, so like I was always like into like I was always into like I don't know, just like the concept and like I don't know, like I always had that name, like I always had that name in mind, and like also like I like the way it looked too, like so like that's a big thing too, but like I just always had it in mind, but I don't know, like shark fin soup is like a controversial like dish, like, you know, and this I feel like I don't know, it just fits, like I feel like it just kind of fits to like what I was trying to do, like the imagery and whatnot.
I love the cover, by the way. Shark Fin Soup is like an actual dish?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, but it's like it's a problem though because they like
It's shark fins,
you
yeah.
know, shark fins, yeah. So people are not rocking, but you know, yeah. But it's like a delicacy, but like it's like super hard to get, and like you gotta jump through hoops and stuff because, you know, it's like, yeah.
Have you ever heard of
Big issue.
ortolan?
I have not.
So like it's like this bird in France. They get it and it's like a baby. They keep it in a cage so it can't fly,
Oh.
and it just gets super fat.
Isn't like quail like that? Or is that something completely different? I don't know.
Kind of, but like it's cruel in that like they make it not able to fly at all, and like they put it while it's alive, boil it in like wine, and
Yeah.
like they eat it with like their eyes closed so that like God can't see them,
That's
and they just
terrible.
eat the whole thing whole, like bones and everything. Apparently it's like,
Bones and everything.
yeah, they're that savage over there in
Yeah,
France for
they're
some
wild.
reason.
They're wild for that one.
Definitely. And what's your favorite song off of Shark Fin Soup? Or the song that you like most look forward to performing on November 24th at the 7th Street Entry, sponsored by Radio K?
I say, it's between like, I don't know, cause there's like a few on that, like, you know, like there's a few on there that like, that I say like to perform, I really want to perform like Peace and Lost,
Mm-hmm.
but I say like my favorite overall, probably like Lost, or probably Lost that like I tried. Yeah.
I feel that. I could definitely see like Bark or like Mayhem going up. in
Yeah.
there.
Oh yeah, I'm thinking, but yeah, nah, Mayhem definitely go crazy. Like, oh, yeah, I'm excited to perform that too.
But
I made that song in Chicago like a little while ago actually, but I really like that song.
so I've always wondered what it's like to be young and like still like have your parents in your life and want to rap and stuff and have to like talk about the things that rappers talk about.
Like, I mean, to be honest, like my family really don't be tripping. Like my family really don't trip on that. Like I feel like before, like I don't know. That I feel like at this point they kind of realize like that's what I'm trying to do. But like I don't know. Like my family actually like support my stuff though. So it's about like my family will listen to my stuff and like my mom be like showing people my videos. Like,
Really?
It's funny, but yeah.
That's super cool. And like who do you contact to make your videos and stuff?
It's a few people like here, Nate P, like, yeah. So I shot a lot with Nate P, and then I know this other guy, he shot one, and then Corden Moist Bread is like his Instagram and whatnot, but he shot a few of mine too, and then I'm about to shoot some with John Psycho when I get back to LA.
So, Lerado, please tell me how that horse photo shoot came to be. I kind of cried when I saw it.
So that whole day was fun actually. But what's it called? I shot it with Bobby Rogers. He's like the photographer for The Walker. But me and him shot before, but we met through my manager, and then like cause he shot my cover too. Like he shot the cover too. So we was thinking like just other shots he can get. And then my manager was like, "Yeah, I could get a horse." He's like, "Do you want to shoot with a horse?" I was like, "Of course." So then, yeah. So we went like, I don't know. It was like a whole mission, bro. Like we drove. We drove. It took like an hour, and then we went and drove to like this ranch, And then, yeah, I rode the horse and we took pictures. That was my first time riding a horse. That was crazy, though.
It's low-key different. It hurts, low-key.
It do. But like, yeah, it really is different. Like, it was like, wow, I'm riding a horse right now.
Yeah, they be trying to do their own thing too,
I
and
know.
you don't want to hurt them, like pull their neck
That's what
too
I'm saying.
hard, but
That's
you gotta
like-
get them to do what
Like,
you
bro,
want.
like I feel like it's low key messed up, like how people be doing horses. But hey,
We feed them good.
yeah, true.
We feed 'em
yeah,
good. That's what
that
counts.
makes up for it. Yeah.
All right, and how do you like to spend your free time when you're not in LA, not in the studio, not riding horses? What does Lerado like to do?
Man, like for the most part, honestly, it just be like getting into music and whatnot. But I don't know, I'll be kicking with my friends and whatnot, and like trying to spend time with like my family, and, like people that like mean something to me. But yeah, I don't know. It be depending though.
I feel that. And can't forget Kiara in the booth with us today. Kiara is a DJ. She will also be at the Lerado show on November 24th, Red Saturday, as they like to call it. Kiara, how'd you get your start DJing?
Oh boy, that's a tale as old as time. My man DJ Smooth, who just recently moved out to LA to pursue his DJ career and producing career, kind of put me on. He taught me the ropes and got me started with all that. I was just kind of helping him at shows at first, and then I don't know. One day I just decided it was time for me to level up, and he actually gave me my first board, my first little DJ controller, the DDJ SR, and I still got that. After he taught me, I started working for DJ Tip, and he just showed me like even more stuff and kind of put me on, and it was cool. I really had some really good and positive influences to help me with it.
Nice. And what made you want to become a DJ? Or was there anything that even made you want to become one? Did it just kind of happen?
It kind of just happened, I guess. I don't know. I guess one day I was just at home, kind of like doing it by myself, and I was like, oh, like I guess I could do this. Like, I don't see a reason not to. And in the cities, I mean, I know the past few years there's been more and more like women in the cities that are coming up and doing it. And I don't know. I was 16 or 17 when I started. I was just like, I want to be a young woman out here doing it and being a part of the industry. So why not?
That's a great thing.
Yeah.
So these next questions are for the both of you. Feel free to answer. Whoever goes first, I don't care. So, Cartoon Network, Nickelodeon, or Disney Channel, or PBS Kids, if you were that kind of kid.
Nah, Cartoon Network.
Okay.
Cartoon Network, without a doubt.
Okay.
Cartoon Network had classics.
Classics.
It had classics like, bro, Adventure Time, Amazing World of Gumball. I feel like that show was going crazy, and people don't give it enough credit. But Amazing World of Gumball was a great show.
I was never into those because, I think I was kind of in middle school. People were trying to phase those out. I wasn't bold enough to do me back then.
But it was going stupid.
It was going stupid? I've heard it's so good.
It was going stupid.
Yeah.
They was definitely going stupid. But yeah, Cartoon Network. Out of all those, I say Cartoon Network.
See, I'm not here to discredit Cartoon Network, but the OG Nickelodeons had some slappers. I guess I'm only a year older than you guys, but I have some like way older siblings, and they had me watching all that stuff when I was little. So like, I don't even know. It was like Rugrats,
That's true.
Yeah.
What was the surfing show? Rocket Power.
Rocket Power
Alright.
used to be so
Yeah.
annoying because they used to be so loud.
They were so
They
loud.
were so
but
loud.
I remember as a kid, I was like, dang, like these kids are out here surfing every day, like living on the beach. Like it's too cold in Minnesota. That's what I want to be on.
They were turned up every day on the beach.
Yeah.
I will give you that. But Cartoon Network had Foster's Home for Imaginary
That's what I'm
Friends.
saying. Like, bro, like the whole lineage, like
From
they've been on
2000 to
point, like,
2006, they were undefeated.
That's what I'm saying. Like they've been on
I don't
point
know.
like forever. Like they've really been on point forever.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. So this might be a point of contention for some, but are there any anime fans in the building?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Okay,
Yeah.
so if you guys could live inside of one anime, what would it be?
bro, I don't know, cause I feel like anime, like it's always some type of catch or something. Like,
Yeah.
like I feel like it's never like they're like, all right, yeah, like everything's all right. Like it's always something going on.
It's
So, I
never
don't know.
sweet.
Yeah.
It's like living inside of a video game, like Fallout. Like, yeah, it's fun, but like, okay, the death
That would
bod's
not be
gonna
sweet.
come kill you right now.
That would not be sweet. Living in Fallout would be. No.
That'd be hectic. There's like some fun animes though. I guess if you could count Steven Universe as one,
Yeah.
are the Boondocks. I like to count that as
Yeah.
one. I think that's a bit of a hot take, but I think animation style, and sometimes they fight sometimes too. So I
Yeah.
think it's fair. I think it's fair.
I think I mean, this is a broad statement, but I feel like everyone could kind of go for living in Sailor Moon too.
Oh yeah.
It's a classic. It's a overall like happy theme and
Yeah.
kind of motivating and uplifting. But are y'all familiar with Fantastic Planet?
No, I'm
I
not
don't think
actually.
so.
Oh my gosh, let me put y'all on quick if you're not knowing. It's a French anime from the 70s, but there's an English version, or they got like a whatever, they got all sorts of versions. And it's about like this alien planet, and there's like humans that roam free, but like humans are kind of viewed as like pests or like just like wild animals, and these aliens would keep humans as pets. Sometimes like the wild aliens would keep people as pets, and it's just a really, really wild anime. It's one of my favorite movies.
So you want to be a pet for an alien?
It'd be
Yeah.
cool. Like,
you want to be a pet?
everything.
You don't have to go to work.
Hey,
You
that's-
get
yeah, that's
fed.
true.
They feed you. You don't have to go to work, and they have these like learning machines, devices that like they wear to like learn everything, and it just like tells them stuff, so they just retain it. And I guess the premise of the show is how this one girl's pet like did that and just got learned, and like, it's wild. You guys rock with it.
Fantastic Planet.
Yep.
You just put like the listeners on too. That's great. That's a
Yep.
great thing.
Yeah, for those of you who are knowing, you know.
Okay.
You got some homework.
That. I mean, I would live inside Dragon Ball Z maybe, because
Oh,
like
yeah.
stuff is messed up, but
Yeah,
it's
that's
always
true.
gonna be
It'd
okay.
be busting though, yeah. Like if it's in Dragon Ball Z, it'd be busting. But I'm trying to think, bro. Like I don't know. I feel like a lot of anime, like I was watching this, like I don't want to be in that world. Like
Okay.
it's so many problems they got already. It's like Dragon Ball Z though, because it's like you could fly. So it's like if you fly, like you don't have to really deal with a lot of problems. Like you
That's
could just
true.
fly away. So it's like, you know.
Okay, I guess a better question is, if you could be the protagonist to one anime with all the powers and anything inside of it, what would you be?
Dang. That's
You need to sleep on that.
I would be
Yeah.
One Punch Man by far.
yeah, One Punch Man. Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Even Goku.
That's
in
kind
there,
of OC
too.
though.
It's a
What-
little. It's
Like imagine like you playing with like your brother or something, and then it's like you just did him on accident. Like no.
You're right, but like it always takes him like a second or two to realize. Oh yeah. Like
Yeah.
so he probably doesn't even know. Plus like he wasn't that strong all his life. He's just like a really chill dude. He just seems like, you know, just chilling all the time, running 5 miles a day, 100 push-ups.
Yeah.
It's like
Business.
really chill, really chill, really chill. So, who are your biggest influences? And they don't necessarily have to be rappers.
Alright, I said like this is kind of hard, but like I don't know, like I say like with music recently, like well I know you said not necessarily rappers, but with rappers like I say like Earl, but then like recently like I don't know, just like the people like my friends and whatnot, and like just the people like I've been meeting, like yeah I don't know.
Okay, that's cool. Anything like otherwise, like in fashion or anything like that?
I forgot how to say his name. Like it's like Tekashi.
Tekashi 6ix9ine?
Definitely not that. Relax.
Okay, I was like, I was getting worried. I thought you were a cool dude.
Nah,
bro.
it's like Tekashi with an A, and then
Oh,
like
the guy who made the graduation cover art and stuff.
Yeah.
Been working with Virgil
Yeah.
Abloh lately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Not Tekashi 6ix9ine. Let's make that clear.
Good.
But yeah, like yeah, him. Cause I don't know. I was watching like a lot of interviews and whatnot. And, like I don't know. He has like some really like impactful stuff to say, and like his whole like demeanor, like that he's so like he's old, but he got like he's like real youthful, and like he still is trying to do new stuff, and like you know like
Yeah.
I really admire like the way he like go about all his stuff really.
He seems like a kid at heart, which is like really inspiring to see,
Yeah.
especially from someone like that old and stuff. And what about you, Kiara?
I have a lot of inspirations, I guess, but I think the past few years, just to go with my 3-6 Mafia theme here, I guess, I think Gangsta Boo is honestly one of my biggest inspirations because, I mean, the general wave that 3-6 created, like, I don't think they get enough credit for that. But Gangsta Boo, like, just by herself, like, she is a girl, like, surrounded by a bunch of men doing this stuff, and I just appreciate, like, what she did for the culture, and, like, I guess at the time I doubt she was really thinking, like, I'm doing this for my ladies, or, like, I'm doing this for X, Y, and Z, but, like, I think it's pretty cool that she kind of came up like that.
Definitely, definitely. Anyone else?
Oh, God, I don't even know. There's this couple a couple from, like, Australia, I think, and they created, as far as, like, just everything, there's this couple that created a brand in Australia. It's called Daisy Girl, and this, I don't know, they are just killing it. Like, they made some smart investments, kind of piggybacking on the economical standpoint of things. They made some smart investments. They made this dope brand, and now they're just like this young couple in love, like flexing all over the world, and it's really inspiring to see, I think.
Nice, nice. So another hard question, I'm sorry. What are your favorite albums/albums?
Alright. Well, you know, Earl last joint. Like, yeah. Like, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one, like, yeah, that's probably like my favorite. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. That's probably like my favorite album. And then like older, I say like probably Illmatic, cause Illmatic goes crazy. Nas goes crazy. Nas like one of the only like older like you know like that type of rap that like I really like, and like yeah, you know.
Definitely.
And then, I don't know. I say like, yeah, probably those two. It's like some of my two favorites. And then that Eve's tumor, I don't know how you say
Safe
his
in the
name,
Hands of
bro.
Love?
Yeah, but Safe in the Hands of Love, that goes crazy.
So
Like,
crazy.
That goes so crazy.
So different from everything else. Like the first time I heard Lifetime, like my ears were like tingling. It's like I'd never heard like drumming like that, and the way like it's like mixed and everything too.
It's crazy,
just
bro.
really
cause,
nice.
Like, cause like that put me on like, cause I originally like it was originally Jake has like he showed me the Noid song. No, he showed me when set like it's like the feeling you get when you walk away. I think that's what the song is called. But it showed that, but like I don't know, like his whole like it's crazy to see like he's been coming up like in the past couple of like months and stuff, and like just like watching it is crazy. And then like I feel like that like opened me to like a whole like I don't know, we've been listening to like Aphex Twins and stuff like that, and like getting like weird, like, you know, getting into like the weird side of music and stuff.
We need to talk about Aphex Twin after this. I can put you on to like one song that will like it changed the way I think about music. Just the way he plays with like frequency and everything. It's not even music, it's just like sounds. That's what Aphex Twin's really good at.
Yeah.
And they're on the same label too, and they do a lot of good music like
that's
that.
why I think Warp is like really raw. Like
They're strong.
Yeah.
And now they have Kalila too. So
yeah,
like
I think they got Blood
diversified.
Orange too. Like,
Really?
Yeah, I think so, right? Like Blood Orange is on Warp. Yeah.
Nice.
So they got like their whole roster is crazy. I really like the direction. Like yeah, I like that type of stuff.
Stat.
Like real experimental, like just different, you know.
Would you ever want to have like? Would you ever want to rap over a beat like something on Lifetime or like
No.
even like Noid?
Definitely, like, yeah, definitely, like, I don't know. I definitely want to, like I've been trying to branch out and, like, just do, like, more different types and whatnot, but, like, recently, like, we've been trying to do, like, some real weird stuff, like, not even necessarily, like, I don't know if I'm necessarily gonna, like, release it, like, in a rush to release it or anything like that, but just, like, just making a lot of stuff and, like, trying to get, like, make, like, weirder stuff and not necessarily, like, just rap, like, you know, like, just, like, structured rap, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'd definitely be interested in hearing that. And what about you, Kiara? What's like some of your favorite albums?
Just because I started with 3-6 Mafia last time, I'm gonna go on to say Chapter 2, World Domination. Like, it's just chock full of bangers. Like,
Classic cover.
Yeah,
Classic
classic cover.
cover.
Like, I love that cover art too, and like I do a lot of graphic design, and like I absolutely love that kind of stuff. I don't know, 3-6 Mafia. I love Aphex Twins. We were talking about that. I'm like a ride or die for Frank Ocean. Like, it feels cliche to say almost because I think everyone's a fan of Frank Ocean, but like
Sometimes things are just like so popular just because they're so good. And Frank
Yeah.
Ocean is one of those
And
people.
like he is a super talented person. I feel like, I mean, the smart people obviously understand that he is and like give him credit, but like I don't know, the things he samples is just like it astounds me every time I hear some new Frank Ocean. I'm like, oh my god, like this man's done it again, like.
Yeah.
And I know it's incomparable, but like I almost want to say that he's like a prince of our generation.
I think so.
He's just a super talented guy. I mean, obviously lacking the performance piece, like I love that man. And I don't know, like we were talking about Isley Brothers. Like I love Isley Brothers, Mint Condition, anything from like I like the 60s and 70s music. That's my go-to, I'd say.
Yeah, Frank Ocean's like songwriting is definitely unparalleled, especially today. Like a song like Solo, there's just so much to like dive into. That's why like there's a whole like podcast dedicated just to that.
I feel like people just like going into Frank Ocean like lyrics and stuff.
Yeah, I think it's
That's-
called Dissect on like Spotify. They definitely did like at least I don't know if
That's
the whole
crazy.
thing's about Blonde, but they definitely did like a series on Blonde.
Bro, I just like it's crazy because I didn't listen to Blonde until like probably like 2 weeks ago. Like,
Really?
And like it's crazy. Like cause I know that sounds crazy. Like I know that sounds crazy, but I don't know. Like I listen to like Channel Orange and I always really like Frank Ocean, but I just never really took the initiative to like listen to it. And then my friend Kyan, like he was always really into it, and then he showed me, and like the way he says things is so beautiful. Like it's crazy.
Yeah, I was lucky enough to see him live, but like I didn't like Blonde as much as I do now when I first saw it. I revisited the album after I saw it live, and it only made me regret not listening to the album more before I saw it.
Yeah.
Cause yeah, it's crazy,
I feel like it'd be crazy to see him live.
Definitely.
emotional.
I think Blonde was a lot more of an emotional album than Channel Orange was. And
Yeah.
so like a lot of people like weren't rocking with it at first because that was like a side they hadn't necessarily like, seen before, and they're just like, oh, like it's alright, it's whatever, it's just some Frank Ocean. But like it also dropped at a time where I feel like a lot of people were going through some stuff, and I think that's why a lot of people did rock with it too. So it's like it was a hit or miss for everyone. I get that.
I think a part of the factor is like the instrumental thing too.
Yeah.
It's kind of like Kid A, the same like thing that happened with Radiohead with Kid A. It's like so much more ambient and stripped back. Like, but you just have to learn how to appreciate that.
Definitely, and I think this is my favorite sample of all time off of Blonde on Close to You.
I love that song.
Oh
Yeah.
my god, he sampled that Stevie Wonder clip of him using the voice box, and like I saw that clip a few years ago. And
That clip is amazing too,
it's
by the way.
amazing, like it's crazy. It's crazy, and like people just glossed over that, and I can't believe it.
Yeah. Because that clip is kind of what started Autotune. But anyways, more questions. So, for both of you, if you had an unlimited budget and an unlimited staff, what would one of your shows look like? Just like there's no limit to
Like, no
anything you
limit,
can do.
bro.
You're in the biggest stadium of the
Alright,
world. You're in
so
Madison Square
We
Garden with
instantly
billions
get
of
in the
dollars.
biggest aquarium we can find,
Okay.
and then put a platform in the middle of it, bro, and then perform. Well, actually, you can't have you can't have like people be pressing you, have fish in captivity and whatnot. But for this one,
Okay.
they'd be willing, and it'd
Yeah.
be cool. We treat them right. But yeah, just the huge aquarium, just the thing in the middle, and then pyrotechnics around it. That'd go crazy. People they're not messing with that.
So, Lerado's up next at SeaWorld.
Yeah,
Shed Aquarium.
pretty much, bro. But ethical SeaWorld.
Okay.
That's a shit. So bad.
Woo! And what about you, Kiara?
I don't know. That's tough. I was thinking something relating to nature too. I guess. I can't remember who did it. I want to say there was a Chanel fashion show a few weeks ago, like a few years ago. I might be completely missing it here, but they kind of had like rolling green hills, and they had people and like swings hanging down. And, like people would just like sit on the swings and like swing around, and they're showcasing clothes that way. But like to have something like more of an interactive experience like that, I think would be tight. Like I don't know if it would be hills necessarily, or if it's hills, like maybe have people chilling on the hills and like you can walk through. But I guess that's a little far-fetched.
Hey,
Yeah.
in the dream world.
Yeah.
Plus, anything is possible, just like Kevin Garnett said. So that's really cool. I think those are really, really great ideas. I love
Yeah,
like
yeah,
seeing
see
like
what-
shows that like push it beyond just like an artist with a mic, like with a backing track. Like,
Yeah,
I really
like-
love that.
What's it called? Like I'm trying to do like, I think I'm gonna do, like for the show on the 24th. I think I'm gonna do my set with the live band.
That would be great to see.
That would be raw.
Honestly, like you could even do an in studio here later for the show. 'Cause
Alright,
we
bet.
do have a studio space. Tell Jake to like talk to Sylvia or whatever. That
Alright,
could happen
yeah.
if you wanted
Yeah,
to.
definitely. I definitely want to.
Yeah.
That'd be dope.
Moves being made over here at Radio K.
Yes. Okay, so for both of you, for Kiara first, where is Kiara gonna be? DJ Kiara, where is she gonna be in 5 years? Where do you want her to be?
Paris, hopefully. I did kind of just fall into this radio stuff, this DJing stuff, and this isn't what I want to do with the rest of my life. I want to be a casting director for like design and like commercial stuff. I'm actually going out to LA at the end of the month to meet with a few people for some interviews. So
Nice.
I'll become a little assistant. So ideally, I end up in Paris.
Nice. And where is Lerado going to be in 5 years?
Yeah. Hopefully alive and well. Like, man, I'm trying to get more like into the arts side of like, you know, like just expanding more. Like I have a friend, Bijan, and he does like painting and that, like that's what he actually like do for a living. And he be like straight, you know, like pretty well off with it. And like I don't know, like I just want to get more into like the arts and whatnot, and like not just necessarily music, but like being, you know, like full-fledged artist and being good like with that.
Definitely, definitely. Well, it was super nice to talk to you both. I'm so glad. The shark fin soup today was amazing here on Soul Food. We're gonna finish it out. We have 13 minutes left, so we're gonna finish it out with some Blood Orange. As for you, Pink Floyd if we have time. So stay tuned in, and if you've been listening, thanks for listening. If you've been listening, don't forget to go to Lerado's show and Kiara too at the 7th Street entry on November 24th. We're actually going to be doing a giveaway for some tickets. Hope to see more of both of them at the station Radio K. Soul Food, Radio K, Real College Radio. Thanks for listening.